just leave virtually nothing. So
trying to get behind these two reds down the bottom.
no, I don't even know that you'd need to do that. I think I'd be more focused in getting the correct angle. I'd be more focused on getting the correct angle with getting the red in front of the yellow. That would be more my focus. And if you focus too much on getting the white ball, looks like I can get through to these bottom two reds, which is a bonus. Played it with some side. I'll tell you what, he's played that really well.
Great shot, Jack.
He's played that sensational, given he's put some left-hand side on that.
It's difficult to escape now.
Well, they're looking at the side rail, but that's definitely not there. The right side I'm talking. So I can only imagine they're going to have to... For me, if this is me, I want to come off the left side cushion, the right side cushion, and just nestle onto the yellow if you can do that. They might be looking to foul it, or just killing a red with a cushion. He's not looking to use the jaw, is he, surely?
Nah, I think your shot probably left rail, right rail, past the centre, and try and sit up on the yellow.
He's giving it a bit. I'm surprised he's giving it a bit. I suppose though, if you just nestle on it, you're going to get put back in a very similar position, aren't you? So.
Has he left a foul slip?
Meanwhile, in the background, we've got the All-Stars match happening, and hopefully these guys don't get too put off by all the bodies that are circling the table.
Engaging.
Alright, ready? We're ready.
Two shots here. Still a little bit difficult. Considering these two reds down the centre aren't automatically on no matter where you leave the table.
This isn't as easy as it looks, no doubt about that. Might play the triple here, is he? Yep, he played the triple.
I'm on your team.
Played it. I thought that was a bit dangerous. I think I'd have been more tempted to play a little delicate double to the bottom left, but just try and land the red in the middle of the table, nudge the yellow to the cushion. You've got your opening ball. You've got a little bit more comfort. And hard to tell on camera, but those two balls don't look set for a plant, but they certainly can be made on.
You could possibly play the top one and shove the white into the one on the right, possibly looking at it, but definitely not in the position they are right now.
I wonder if he's actually going to try and flick off this and go behind the two reds. This sort of position for me is a case of you kind of just have to full blood and have a go at a pot. I don't know whether you can play this at the bottom left corner without hitting the jaw on the right middle.
Do you attack this and stun across the table with the idea of possibly ending up low down here on the bottom rail, just in case you miss it?
Yeah, either that or just I don't mind that, to be honest. It's a tough shot, and there's not a lot of reward even if you get the pot here, is there? He's actually come across the line with that with his action. I reckon that might plant. Hard to tell. The camera angle. That's actually very key to know because there's no safety if that yellow plant. If those two reds plant, there is no safety here.
First out is Kristen and
I
Ash.
feel like that catches the bottom draw.
Trudy and Nikki. Let's
They're
go.
looking at getting safe.
Looking at a shot to nothing. So play the yellow and just naturally let the white ball get into a line where if they do miss it, they've got a shot at the black, but there's no red.
Actually, Christine's breaking and Ash is breaking. No, not Ash, Nikki. Yeah, I know.
See, for me, it tells me they think it does play, because otherwise you just drag this down the corner, knowing that they can't really pot anything.
Are you taking on the double?
Just going to play that shot they originally looked at, just play it down.
Shares
Couldn't
his
wait.
speed's breaking there.
So that tells me that the plan's not on. You're forced to take the more tougher of the three to the bottom left. Still don't think there's an option for safety here. I think you've got to take this on.
I think the only option of a safety is to possibly run through a little bit and try and get to the top rail and maybe get a swing.
He's hitting this full. He's playing for the snooker. If this plant's on, that was a crazy option to the WA boys took. Oh, he's actually played that. He's played that brilliant.
Black's hindering the across the table, but the up and down is on. Off the top, off this bottom rail.
Yeah, no. Table 1 and
No one said Judy was up.
Yeah, he may have to load up with some side here on the side
No one
to
said
create
Judy
the
was up.
angle.
They said Trudy.
Because the black is in the way.
I think they're going off the bottom rail.
I think you're right. I just looked at the table and thought, why wouldn't you go for the rail? Top rail?
Come on, the All-Stars.
Don't even know why. I think my brain's half fried from the morning match.
Actually surprised he's got this spot already. I thought the angle. This looks shallow to me.
It's actually a lot harder shot to play with this thing.
This looks shallow to me.
It looks good to me. I reckon he's just chucked a touch aside on that. Just a very small amount.
Well, let's say boys a chance to level up here.
There should not be any issues here. You can dead weight the first ball on the push and then they all link up.
Correct. This is basically a free shot. You just don't want to overplay it. Possibly rail first. If you really want to get freaky and leave yourself not on the rail for your second shot.
That's exactly what he's done too, Joe.
Are you taking the one in the corner and going between these two reds?
I would never go between them. If I was going to take this one in the corner, I'd go underneath.
Or do you take it fine and leave yourself? Like where he's pointing right now, do you thin cut it?
What's interesting about this is this ball that's the bottom of, so not this one, but the bottom of the one that's on the black spot in snooker. That, you would never miss that. 9 out of 10, you just knock that in. And to me, it was the right ball.
Come on, the All-Stars.
But they've still got ball in the middle here that obviously is played for.
Stun.
Yeah, they try to move the wide as little as possible, which is nothing wrong with that. I feel like the shots they're leaving themselves, they're giving themselves higher pressure type pots where they've got to cue the ball better.
I do believe Daniel wanted to leave him on the lower of the two. But I do think he fell short. But again, makeable ball.
Played it
Played
well.
really well.
Looks like Mark Robertson and Michael Skerry have beaten Jay Demeca and Stacey Vine 4-2. What Alan is putting up on the chat is correct. And that's a lovely little confident. This is what I mean. He's just banged that in.
Yep.
So what was wrong with just running that other one across and just linking them all up with ease? But anyway, they've got the job done. That's all that matters.
Come on, Nick, come on.
2-all.
Back to evens.
And look at that. Look at this broad man.
They're both just solid creatures.
He's a big unit, Luke Foster. He really is.
As we just get eye contact.
Go, Nicky.
So there's a quick break.
As we wait for the guys to get back, big thank you to the commercial club here in Albury for the room, the first use of the new room.
Come on, Nick, come on.
Proper lights in. It's been an awesome room, that's for sure. Plenty of space.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can really complain with anything that's happened this tournament so far. Its schedule's been A1, best I've ever seen, to crazy, crazy amounts of pool being played. I've never seen a schedule so full where you feel like you don't actually get a break for the first half of the event until you're out of the singles and everything.
Thank you also to Mitchell Billiards, online pool store,
Come on, mate.
sponsor, and also Quest Departments here in Auburn.
Come on,
Pretty happy
all-stars.
with
Come on,
Quest,
Ash.
to be
Come on.
honest.
Come on, Nick. Go.
Pretty much got the entire house to myself.
Got the top floor.
Oh, just no, I got the top floor, but the room is enormous. It's fantastic.
Go, Nicky.
Did some washing last night, been cooking and stuff, and yeah, sort of feels like you've got your home creature comforts in the hotel room, which is pretty important. I think.
Definitely benefit. Definitely benefit.
Come on, Ash. Come on.
So the boys are back.
Come on, Terry.
Luke will break. Expect full power.
Yep. We'll be hiding behind the screen here just in case
There is a
ricochet.
gap right between the two screens where my face could get hit by the spot. Look at that angry
Oh.
man face.
He's rattled in the centre.
Just crunched it and
Come
got
up
nothing.
Jamie's
I think he's about to upend the table. He's looking at it like he wants to.
Come on.
the Cupall.
He's an imposing figure, the L Foster.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at here, mate? What colour are you looking at? So if they've chosen red, he's landed a bit in the middle here. Probably came out a little bit further than what he wanted.
Good news for him though is it looks like the natural angle will cannon that red. If he gives it just a little bit of pace, probably catch it a quarter ball and flick it away from the cushion and into play.
Awkward queuing, as you can see, Jack here, just not able to get comfortable. Always adds a bit of pressure to the shot.
Yeah, awkward queuing is not the norm and it does make the shots far more difficult generally. But he's played that really well. In fact,
it's
he's
stiff.
got away with it. Probably hit it a touch hard, but as I said, he's caught the red quarter ball, he's brought in the play. And you know what? They're all linking up. Good chance. If he's got the angle to get to the bottom ball first and have an angle to play for the red near the black next, make life a little easier. And Marley's gone too far. It just makes life a little more difficult. I mean, obviously can still drop this red in near the black and come off side cushion and leave a cut, but the cut still won't be a simple shot.
I think it's the last ball now. I think you have to use it, and I think this is the last ball.
I think it's dangerous to have to travel so much mileage back and forth to leave your ball on the rail, which is probably the hardest one to last.
Cannot agree more, but I think with the angle you got here, trying to hold, you can't pop this and land, and you're going to have to come back across the table.
I really think they can pot this and land on the right side of the table still, which will give them a decent cut. Just take the white ball up naturally without any use of side or anything like that. And if they can find the balk line, they'll have a great angle to go in and out of the offside cushion back to the last red. So for me, this is still a good path, but just see how this turns out.
They might be just taking the pocket here, I reckon.
So I think he's hit that way too hard. He's hit that way too hard. And you know what? You could even play that with right hand side and kill the white off the side cushion. Just to hold the white up. Obviously it makes it pot more difficult, but I think in that position you sort of have to do it.
These go in on these tables this weekend, overcutting it, but he's put it straight down.
So this is an opportunity for the Foster boys. This is not easy by any stretch. The gap that they're looking at right now is not a absolute gimme. It would need to be hit very well.
If it rattles, I don't think it goes.
I'm confident it will. I've seen a lot of balls get knocked in on those particular lines. The jaws are still sliding enough for it to happen.
It's about a 3/4 ball gap.
Come on, kid.
I do think they're going to be looking for some pocket control though.
Especially with these two yellows on the right side, and the fact that I don't think the yellow passes this red in the bottom left corner.
I'm sure I'm not looking at cutting this now.
I think they're screwing towards the centre pocket
I actually
here.
think they're looking at committing. I think they're looking at committing to this.
I reckon they're looking at, as you said, pocket control. Yellow into the red, sort of pushing the red to the top rail behind the yellow.
I think they're going to try and play this as a bit of a shot to nothing. Someone's asked for a zoom in. We're trying to get a bit more close up on the table.
I think old mate watching might need to get a bigger TV.
Well, we got more of it now.
Come on, mate.
Well, I don't think you'd be upset with that.
I think that was the plan. I think that was what they were looking at doing.
I'll tell you what, there is an argument to pop the yellow out of the pocket here and give two away.
Absolutely. I think that's the shot.
Got to be very careful not to leave a foul snooker though.
Go, Colonel.
Yeah, if you want to leave them only on that yellow that's on the push.
Hello. 3 more players.
I don't think they're thinking anything other than what I've just suggested. It's just a matter of what they're going to do with the white ball. Wow. Okay.
A little bit unlucky with the red sitting dead on the top rail, but
I think they've decided, you know what, there's enough awkward balls in the table to just bring all this out in the play and reapply the pressure.
this with that red dead on the top rail, I think you cut this yellow that's down near the red, the bottom left corner, and take the control in front of the black.
Yep. Yeah, don't. I just keep thinking these guys are going to keep trying to play shot to nothing, pull the trigger type affairs where they can take this on, keep playing position. I don't think these two balls on the right side are as bad as they look. I think you can get the angle to chop the high one in the middle.
So it's a tough cut in the middle. There's a tough cut in the middle.
Just got this feeling he's going to try and pop this. I don't think he'll be upset if it sits over neat over the pocket, but I just got a feeling he's going to take this on.
Just don't want to leave him on the top red.
I don't think that's going to happen. He won't be
Don't
up.
want to leave him on the top red.
Wow, I can't believe he's actually got that much into it. And he's left the black open, I think.
Looks like it can pass. And there's more of a gap on that pocket than there is where the red is on the left side. But this is all for them now. They take this on, they're going again. I don't think there's any escape from them.
You'd love to be able to play this with a bit of right-hand side, but you don't want to actually go for the right side of the table at all here. So he's going to have to play a plain ball.
On the cage, close, copy. 3 rounds.
Just noticed. Daniel's got a really strange, when he cues the ball, his head slightly moves a little
Yes,
bit.
I
I'm not sure if that's just the way he positions his body or what it is, but it looks very Wayne Stubbs like. Not sure if that's a...
Not with the hair though.
not with the hair.
Come on, Ronald.
Not just something I just picked up then. I mean, it's obviously not affecting him.
There's no made cheese cake when we win.
Looking at the 3-ball plant, it's not set by any means.
Absolutely not, but I still think it's a shot to play. You get to open these two yellows out, and you also get to run another blocker down to where the black is. You want to pot it. You definitely want to pot it.
Come on, Ronald.
Yeah, they're really getting themselves in a position where they feel like they need to commit again, aren't they?
Yep.
Shot, Toby.
Just not potting here pretty much forces the SA boys to play out.
There is another shot I can see, which is, it's such a difficult shot, and that is to play the double on the yellow down and try and put the black on the bottom rail. But that's a really difficult shot, and you could risk also pushing the black across and making it even easier.
Or you could glance off one of these yellows and knock it with the white.
Well, he's pushed it the wrong way.
It's not too bad. It's still got to get to the right side of the table to run that in. It's not the worst result. It causes problems.
Yeah, they don't link up well, these balls at all.
No.
It's very tricky.
And unfortunately for these boys, this top rail, we say top rail because it's the black end, but the bottom rail is the balls don't hug the rail, they actually roll against the net. It goes away from the pocket. So potting down the rail, potting on across the top rail on these, any slow pace, it is not going in at all.
I can't see. I honestly can't see how they can, unless they choose to play the plant.
You're playing Bruce Watson.
Pot the ball at the top left-hand corner, play the plant, and try and sit in such a way where you can just play the shot where you just slide across the black, and so you're going to have like a thin-ish cut. Can't see what else on offer either. I mean, they don't have to commit, of course.
Well, do you commit now? Do you take this one in the bottom left corner and try and catch a bit of the black, just to try and get it off the rail, maybe about 3 or 4 inches off the rail? You've got the top red, and then you've also got the red near the centre to give yourself a chance to go game, because I don't think they've got any other option. There's no safe here.
Yeah, honestly, the shot I'm seeing is play off the ball that's not over the pocket. Play off the bottom side of it, bring it back into play, take the white ball side cushion and just try and nestle onto the bottom rail and just leave a tough opener. It's really the only shot I can see that doesn't force them to commit.
Does the double go? Does the double go? Can the white come through and does the black? Does the double go to the opposite side?
I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
They're going to play this committed out. I think they're going to play the shot that I sort of suggested earlier, where they're going to try and slide across the face of the black and give themselves the best chance possible of potting it. Very important double kisses this in.
You do want some gap from the pocket and red for sure.
Oh, he hasn't played that well at all. I think he had to play for the double kiss in there. But still, they've got 2 balls out of the pockets and these yellows. The black is awful. The yellows aren't really a massive problem. The black is awful.
The black does not go down the rail unless you play it with pace.
Look, they're going to be aiming to get right behind it, no doubt. But it's still going to have to be a good shot.
Up the tree. The tree's up.
They'd ideally like to do something about the ball on the top right.
You're going to try this
It's sort of in a dead position at the moment. They don't really have a ball to get to it to begin with.
It's interesting. Look, they want to play this plan, but they don't want to open the pocket up. So they've got to play like an overcut on this plan to keep the yellow to the bottom side of the pocket. So they might be even looking at a snooker.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. But again, you're a chance. The pace you're going to play, you're a chance for white nudging into the yellow. That's stuck in the middle.
Sorry.
I didn't want to say anything, but Hazy's just reminded James Georgiades that a little too thin is two O's, not one.
Oh, we're pulling the grammar out.
the grammar Nazis come out and tapped us on the shoulder. Need to lift your game, please, James.
I noticed it, but I didn't want to say nothing.
I wasn't saying it. I'm ignoring it.
I'm Australian, so I type everything in shorthand.
Hazy was sitting in the grandstand right behind us and he saw it from there.
So they played that well. I'm not sure how much of they can see of this.
Are they pushing the black over?
I think if they can't really pot anything, in fact, even if they can, I think pushing the black over is a good shot.
Or do you take the yellow in the corner and leave them hard up against the yellow?
I think I prefer that at this point in time because if, let's say you push the black over, you leave the easy starter, and unless you get this black really tight to the red, you're going to probably pot these in one and get two on the black. So this is dangerous.
I'm interested to see where the black ends up.
Oh, I don't like it.
No, there's a gap there. This black can be taken out in a visit.
I do not like that. Not. There's another reason I don't like that, and that is because you actually have made your reds less accessible. If you keep that black really low, it makes it far more difficult to get out, and it also leaves accessibility to your reds if you do get the visit.
Come on, Galo.
The top red doesn't go. It's the bottom red that goes. So it can work in their favour.
I favour the WA boys here. So they're just mapping this at the moment. That's all this is. Obviously the easy start is obvious.
It's the bottom red that goes with the top red. So they could possibly play the black off the top red, the red that's on the left side of the table to get that black out without having to come off the line.
Now I have to feel that we're going to come back a touch further than that and be really straight on this ball to the right middle. And now I think they're remapping it because I don't think he's landed exactly where he wanted to be.
I wouldn't. They're pointing at the one in the corner. I think the one in the corner is probably your last ball to get on the black.
Oh, absolutely now.
To double it across.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'd still be committing to the one in the left centre. Well, they want the one in the right centre.
That's a much better aim. Oh, I think the whole time they've wanted to be on this right ball in the right middle first. But they don't have a backup ball anymore, so.
It's your break, Townsend.
Looks like a good angle to get up table now, but as I said, they're doing some mileage now. Whereas I think they could have taken these a little easier.
They want to be sort of halfway between the yellow and the left rail, possibly sitting on the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, what about Colonel?
I still fancy them to get these out in one, the yellows, and then it's just a matter of how well they execute the extraction shot.
Your action, Ronald.
That looks about perfect.
Yep. I'll be happy with that if my partner was with it.
I'm sure he's going to float down the middle of the table now for the yellow in the middle. Unless he's
Yellow in the
got
middle, or you going, or you're sort of studying the centre coming left side of the table, so you've got two pocket access.
So my plan, the plan in my head for this black is to land on the left side pushing and play a soft screw double for the black to the right middle. That's the plan in my head before I've got to the what I'm thinking I want to do before I clean these yellows up.
Okay.
I'm not sure what theirs is. Can you see that?
They're a bit close in his way.
That's travel.
And he's nearly touching it. You see a bit of light on the cloth, so he's not touching.
And as I said earlier, when you start having to do mileage on the table, up and down, things can go wrong.
Especially the cloths this weekend, they played a little bit funny.
The rails for me have been the tricky thing to contend with. There's some of the tails have a little bit of inconsistent bounce off the rails, and it has got in the heads of I'm sure a few people. But I think most people have adapted and forgotten about it. But sometimes it just catches you out and you don't realise until it's happened. So.
With the dream team and go home.
They have to rethink the strategy now because it's gone from what are we going to do here to knock the bike out to what are we going to do to stop them from getting a red.
Yeah, and this is where they're evaluating now if this red will actually go or not. It's on the left side of it too.
Showing off the ladies on TV.
I can't see how they can put out from here. I'll tell you something that wouldn't be the dumbest shot in the world. Would be to flick off this and try and bury the yellow in between the black and the top red. Because you cannot foul, you will leave a foul snooker.
There's a hole in the middle where I do my pedal. I'm clockwise the sail of banter. Well, he found the hole in the middle.
And this, obviously, you went hard up on it. So I'm not sure what they're thinking here.
Good do.
I just want to play a run off safety out there. And just say, I think they're of the same opinion as you, Joe, is that ball on the top side of these two does not go.
I don't think it does. I'm sitting right
Are
behind.
they trying to suck these guys into pushing this yellow down or leaving the foul snooker? It is such an obvious shot to push the yellow down here and kill it completely, but if you overplay it, you'll leave the foul snooker.
The shot is to leave the white as close to the yellow as possible. You're not even moving the yellow line.
Yes, but it's such a tempting shot to just want to get it a little bit closer.
I mean, by all means, run the yellow a little bit closer to it, but definitely don't take it too deep. As you said, you're risking a foul snooker.
I think for me, I'm just going to push the white ball to the top rail about a quarter of the way across, and just try and completely make the queuing as awful as possible, and the face cut double a really hard shot to play.
Jack, we just saw Jack pointing to the top rail there as well.
Yeah, and here's another good tip for people that have trouble with their weight to try and get it hard up at the top rail. Instead of aiming direct at the rail, play the side rail first and play the angle into the rail. And you'll reach the rail more often than not hard up.
It looks like he's chipping us to the top rail.
That's the critter saying
Wow, so that was on that red. And they're committed. And you know what? I think in the situation they're in, it was quite brave.
This red just it doesn't go in at any sort of pace whatsoever.
I don't think it goes in. Yeah, there's no chance.
Not at any sort of pace. He's got to play this firmly, and the pockets are starting to tighten up now. The cloths are getting a little bit older.
I think it's potable, but I think it's risky. They may play it pocket weight across the table, and because they're a guaranteed snooker.
But they're also guaranteed to get a snooker back on them. Where the black is, it's.
Rightio, Trent, let's go, mate.
It is. This is a tough shot. Normally, if this wasn't rolling out, I'm taking this on, but because it's rolling out, I'm not coming into it.
The problem is taking it on is not the issue. It's getting a white ball here that's the issue for a shot on the black.
It's natural.
I don't think the pipe is that difficult. I mean, it's obviously missable, but I think
The white's running towards the centre of the table, towards where the blue spot will be in the centre.
you want to give it a bit though if you want to get position. I think they're not going to commit to it.
I think the way they were practicing earlier,
That's
Not
smart.
now, next game, not this minute, next game. Settle down.
Make sure you can leave a total as well. He has left a big shot, but it is gettable, and that is cut to the top right corner. It is there. Possible that the white ball could catch up to the yellow and double kiss it and move and kill the line of it. Because you're going to be hitting the yellow fin, it won't travel as quick as the white. So you might get a double contact.
here's a shot. Kick shot into the centre.
Yeah. I did. That was the first shot I saw, but then I thought that's low percentage. I'd rather take a clean pot on.
But the backup of that is possibly also getting a snooker out of it as well.
But you're saying hit the bottom and try and force the white back a bit.
I feel like there's a if you try and kick this into the centre on the right side, if you miss it, you've got the chance of getting a sniff.
I don't think you do. Because the angry you've got to play the kick shot, you've got to hit. You can't get the white ball back behind the black.
I'm thinking of the yellow blocking the path with the white on the top of the table.
I think he's going to take the shot on that side.
Come on, Trent, come on.
Come on, All Stars.
Can go in off this too.
Yeah, same pocket.
Oh, he's tried to play. Oh my god, that's such well.
That's a great shot.
That's one of the best well-weighted shots I've ever seen. You gotta remember, you can only hit a small margin at yellow as well. Very well played. Trust the table as
Go on,
well.
Trent.
Excellent shot. Here we are talking about kick shots and fine cuts. And, just drop a snooker. Just played this. Whoa.
Come on, Trent,
I
come
thought he was
on,
just going to catch that cooler ball for a second. And the reward for the excellent execution has paid off. Geez, I don't like this. Why would you not put the white in the centre of the table and guarantee you
Come on, All Stars.
Oh, that's why. Too smart. Too smart, these WA boys.
This is live on the microphone.
Didn't even intend on popping. Thought we were playing international, sorry.
We would have put the white ball poker.
Come on, Trent. Come on, mate.
Come on, Trent.
Come on, Galen.
Getting out of that snooker just before. Are you planning to hit that red fat on, or are you coming off the rail first?
I'd probably try and hit it full.
You're trying to get the
Yeah,
pop?
I think so, yeah.
No?
I think if you come to the right first, you can kill it to the bottom row and it gives your opponent more choices. But if you can hit it full and get it close to the pocket if you don't pot it, then it puts them under more pressure.
3-2 to the WA boys.
It's been a quality match. This has been some really good back and forth safety, some daring shots.
Some solid outs as well.
And you just have to wonder if it's in the back of the mind of Jack and Daniel whether they should have just fouled and given the two away and forced them to take the big out themselves.
They were in control. It's like he's scratching his chin on his cue, isn't it?
Got a lovely break for a person with stature.
These four tables haven't been inclined to putting balls off the rack. You played your quarterfinal, I think it was, in the plate.
Semi last night.
Semi, was it? Oh, that's correct.
Yeah.
Justin. How were you potting off the break?
It was probably 50-50 from memory. Look, honestly, I've got the score on the scoreboard. I didn't take my chance. I think I had the run of the ball, to be fair. Which is why you give full credit to Justin for smacking me by that big margin. I actually hate saying, I played crap that match. You know,
Taking the credit away from the player.
Yeah, it's an awful thing to hear as the opponent. And I did say it, and then I sort of felt bad. But then I realised, well, hang on, I had the run of the balls and still couldn't win. So the credit goes to the guy that wins. Justin's a quality player, and he's just relentless in the way he plays. He can't cut out. He just puts in such awful positions. This is why he's one of the best in the country. No, full credit to him.
I was commentating last night with Michael Skelly, and we were obviously more concentrating on the Noonan versus Robinson match, but we were watching what was going on. And there were many times that we saw you in positions to take frames and take control. As you said, like you leave him a sniff.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. I had the run of the balls. I had first chance a lot, and I did lose my action a little bit in that match. I probably wasn't mentally switched on as much as I have been throughout the tournament.
It's a really good shot.
But yeah, I mean, you got to be ready when you get to the deep end of things, and if you're not, well, you get beat. And that is an excellent shot.
Do a master, Mark. Come on, you wee leprechaun.
The fact that we're discussing what's going on here is surprising me because it's just a natural. It's just naturally running through.
I just think they've got a two. I think it's sort of heading towards the yellow.
Yeah, the yellow near the red. I know what you're talking about. And I don't think so.
I think there's discussions about playing the plans
Come on,
as well.
Trent, go
But,
the old
Come on, you all-stars, go the wee leprechaun!
Or they're playing it dead weight and play the one in the centre.
Have a go, you bug!
yeah, they won't play the plan. I think this is better for the white ball. More difficult shot, better for the white ball. They execute this
Come on,
so
Trent,
much
come on,
over.
mate!
Great shot. Probably would have liked to come back a couple of inches.
Just remember, folks, that score is 3-2, not 2-all. So this is, yep.
Come
Yeah,
on,
he hasn't got a right where he wanted it.
Wait for it.
Oh no. This
That
is
makes
awkward
things
for a
interesting.
right-hander.
Come
Very
on, wee
awkward for a
leprechaun!
right-hander. With only the top part of the ball to play.
Leprechaun, get in
And just remember, folks, it's not Dan's fault. The score's not updating. This is all linked to pool stats. So if the players don't update the score, it doesn't update live. But now you can see it is 3-2.
it. Come on, the wee leprechaun!
I think they can. There is one thing that's in their advantage here, that the fact that Chinese themselves is he's going to be punching down on this red, which will swing the white ball to the left. So he'll actually have a decent chance of getting some shot on the red.
I'm seeing it go. I'm pretty much seeing it pick the gap between those two left yellows, as you're saying. You sort of. It has that split second of not having any spin on it, and then it just sort of kicks in once it's
This
away.
weird feeling he's going to try and swing it as wide as he can, and even miss a ball, but see how this goes. Got to be careful to go off the table, it's too hard as well. Oh, he's got something, but the black has been annihilated. And right behind the shot, it does not go long, so he has to chop it in the middle. And I'll tell you what, I can see a line, but it's tough. He's
Shaping up with right hand side.
yeah, I tell you the line, I wish I had a pen, but I like the line to play the cut, play with left hand side of top cushion, left side cushion, and back down between the yellows and then to the black in the middle. But it's such low percent. I don't even know if it's there, to be honest. I don't think the side would carry.
Do you go the stun right hand side off the top left rail, the top rail, the right hand side,
He's playing the shot.
left hand side, bottom rail, and then get to the right right rail on the bottom.
I just don't. I think the yellow's in the way of the line to catch enough side of the left side cushion. So I don't think
It
it's
does
quite
look
there.
it. It looks like he's going your path. If he can get this to the left hand side, he's close.
Yeah, he actually just didn't hit hard enough. The line is there.
This
Is it bottom?
yeah, it looks like it can cut.
No, I'll eat this from boxes. I'll eat this from box in the middle. Clean, not fluking it or anything.
My concern is the white hitting the jaw of the centre pocket and going in the opposite side.
They're doing what I thought they'd do. You're going to go cross table. It's the only shot they've got, I think. You surely can't cut this.
Can you catch it? Can you catch it thick enough and it still goes in off the yellow?
Off the side cushion. Yeah, you could hit this high side.
Yeah.
It might carry through off the yellow. But I think this cut is
Come on, all-stars!
I want to see this happen as close as this, but I think this is the shot.
Oh, Chris. Oh, wee leprechaun. Come on, the
Go
board,
side.
wee leprechaun.
He's made up his mind now. This is a decent
Come on,
chance.
mate. Come on, mate.
Oh, jeez, he's actually just thrown the letter.
He didn't stay down on it.
No, he just
threw the cue at it. Yeah, and he's just sat straight.
he's actually filthy with himself. He realised what he did after he played the shot.
I don't think he was happy with the shot. I don't think he was happy going that way.
I don't think either of them are happy with each other's positional shots in those last couple of balls.
Come on,
So Jack can pop this in the centre, screw into dead yellow, and then they're all there.
Does he?
And they're all there. I think he'll just nudge into it because he's got the
Careful,
yellow on
don't
the
come
right
off the
side.
bottom side and go in off this.
If he's low.
think there's any need for that, but anyway, they're all there.
That's anything that puts him off.
Now they're all open.
So Jack say a quick Daniel seems unfazed. He goes, it's all good, buddy, I've got a starter.
You sort of got to forget that you had the first visit to begin with and just get to the table the way they are and just say, yep, we're knocking all these in.
Yeah.
He wants to be on the right and he's landed on the one on the right, which is good.
And when things are not going well, when you miss that pot, it goes to the rail. And when things are going okay, they just stay in the open and you've still got the out.
They rattle and they end up sitting in the bag.
Yeah, and it's awful. It's awful when you're going through that too. You think you're really unlucky, you know, oh, everything I'm doing is, look at this guy, every time he misses it goes over the pocket, and then you're doing it, it goes to the cushion, and you get really frustrated. And it's all part of the mental aspect of this game. But when you're playing well, you just don't even think of anything like that.
Josh King reckons that was a cut all day long.
Fair dinkum. Tell you what, Josh, I'd like you to go get your little table, mate, and your little camera, and just set that up exactly the same, and you let me know how many times out of 10 you get that.
To be fair, I'm taking that cut on as well.
I would never take that cut, mate. I don't know if you saw a safety shot I played yesterday against Brenton Reid, where I just had to flick a ball thin and run the wide up. I hit a quarter ball. My thin shot safeties, not in the top 5 in Australia.
Don't call him a knob.
I definitely would have played the cross table personally, but anyway, this is a situation we're in now.
I didn't order the shirt. Nothing to do with me.
This is a little bit of angle just to drift up the side
Come
right.
on, we leprechaun! Come on, mate! Come on, just get it right.
Back to the centre of the table.
Just caught it. Now he's got a stun offside roll and back across, or can he just float over to the right side? And just play to the
Mark,
left
if you
middle.
tell him you're going to buy him a
I think
beer,
you
he'll let you
run through this and put the back in the side pocket. Smiles having a bit of a crack at your safety play.
My safety play, I'm not sure which one he's referring to, but my safety has been lacking this tournament because I've just been potting so many balls.
And we're on the hill.
So we'll play best of one.
WA to break.
Do you reckon Lee just did the handshake with a bit stronger squeeze just to see if he could upset a few ligaments in the fingers of the SA boys? I'm making him sound like this big mean man, but he's actually
They're both gentle, quiet giants.
they're actually quality blokes.
Alright, Mr. Bradley!
Love the WA boys, love the SA boys as well. In fact, I love them all.
Get them up here.
It's a great community of people who are in the pool world.
Keen to get a ball. The keys to get a ball here. And it's come up dry again.
Unbelievable. But have a look at the lead. Have a look at the lead. Is the ones to the middle available? And if they are, do you even want them?
It's
Actually, what am I talking about? The red at the bottom right is there, so this is good for SA. The hard part about this is the black, and that probably goes off the yellow in the middle anyway. So I think this is a super chance.
It's a good shot. It's a really good shot. I think the only problem on his landing right for the one on the bottom right. The bottom right corner. That's it. And he can go there now, taking this one on the bottom left. He can land and make that right now.
That's what Jacko's saying. He said, mate, just pop this and land up there, and then we'll go down. That's what he's saying. I'll tell you one thing that's a little interesting here for me. I'm tempted to eliminate the top two balls straight away. Get rid of them and just work your way down and just work in one area of the table.
Yep.
Because you don't want to leave it until last if your plan is to play the black off the yellow in the middle. So I'm tempted to just pop these two balls at the top, which is what they're going to do, and then bring your way down the table.
Joshua reckons that you take the cut on rather than missing it completely.
Well, look, mate, I think Benny didn't miss that shot completely 8 to 9 out of 10. He threw the willow at 100 mile an hour, which is unlikely.
Yeah, they obviously want to get it.
So I look forward to the video. I've underhit that by a decent margin.
Just the Barry game.
Yeah, mate, come on.
Oh yeah, that actually is in play still. I'm not sure what the
Go,
score is.
Jeremy. Yes, that's how you do it.
I'll let you know in a moment,
That was faster than the
I
6
can't
rounds.
believe Luke and Nathan are still in this comp. We're a 3-0 up on them. We lost 4-3.
Come on, Jeremy. Come on, Brett.
Probably a little bit out of position here.
Kick it over, like. Come on, Brett.
Same shot we had before, just further away. Oh, he's nudged it back. That's a
no.
disaster. In
This
fact,
is-
that's
this is not good.
that's actually really curious.
Worst result we could have.
Come on, Jeremy.
The
Has got
score
the
is
angle-
2-all. Yeah, thank you.
Has got the angle to go into this. Catch it half ball. He has. He's put up ball, but he's lost the white. Lost the
Come on,
white.
Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy.
This is a-
Come
this
you
is a-
Western.
You almost plays a shot to nothing. This is you take the long pot on and you drift in the right corner. I don't think of anything else except for pot and ball.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You can't get safe. You can't. There's nothing you can do here. You just got to take the pot on. Back your queuing, back your shooting.
Come on, mate. Don't leave us hanging. High five.
Well, one thing's for sure, that black definitely goes off the yellows in the middle now.
So she can stand straight to him.
Ronald McDonald, you're up next in the dual break.
He's not got away with it either. And you have to feel that they'll play this roller ball now.
You can't play safe here.
No, they're going to
If there
commit.
isn't safe on, I think you're
They're
going
gonna
to take
commit.
the ball now.
Let the bar on the man here, wait there. Go, brother.
I think you've got to play it.
It's clean. It doesn't. You can even play it off the red. It's.
Oh, I wouldn't. I think you've got to pick one way or the other.
I know. You boys are letting me now. Well, you did it.
WA must be 3. We've got 2-all and we've got 3-2 for that match. So
Although the black is good for the reds, although it's a little bit tricky for the orange. You probably want to do something with that black.
no,
Now
I
you're on yellow.
have a look at the table, mate. That black's not that big a deal in the middle if you get behind it. He's missed the pot, but he's got the backup prize. But look at this. Look at the angle. Is there a chance here to get the kick on the red? Play the shot, right hand side, half ball the red, bring it into play.
Smiley, I've got 2-all in the other doubles game.
Come on, Bradley. Come on, Jessa.
He has to play it. He's got no choice. He has to play this. See him playing with the right hand side.
Yes,
Oh,
Jeremy.
he's not got into it enough. He had to play that with pace. Even if he had got a half ball contact there, it was useless. It wouldn't have brought him to play. He had to commit fully to
Beat
that.
that chocolate here.
Well, can you message Nessie and tell her to put the score up because it hasn't been put up on the phone because on pool stat it's 2-all.
Yes, we're going straight into the next round.
So you would have to think, surely
Go, Bradley.
they will not mess this up with 2. Perfect angle here to come off side rail and float down for this ball on the bottom rail, just and just off straight.
Do you take the one in the corner now and drift across to the top rail? Just to take the one down the rail?
I wouldn't, but that's okay.
Come on, Bradley! And then Colonel's up next, and it's not
Now I
Colonel's
would,
break. Jolene's
because I've
break.
done that. Because the angle is much more friendly. I still think I'd
Come on,
muddle this
Bradley,
stuff
come
up
on.
first.
Let's go, mate.
I just liked one of those as a transition to the black.
I just like to get down table and just be neat. I'm thinking I'm going to use 2 on the black. Just off straight he wants to be. He's about absolutely perfect.
Lovely. Lovely.
Do you want a muffin? Anyone?
And the 2 shots will definitely be claimed on the black.
Right, yeah. Look, I can agree with you with Connie from the snooker position. The rails are been a little bit funny this weekend. They've played a little wide.
Oh, they've been a
On
nightmare, to be
occasions.
honest. They've been a nightmare.
So you can almost forgive them for missing it completely, to be honest. What for many years what you feel is natural, trying to adjust, it just doesn't feel right.
It's just because the rubbers have been reclocked as well, so they're sliding heaps and they're difficult to judge. It's not anything wrong with the table as such. It's just
No, not this
they've
time,
been
mate.
difficult
I'm
to
only been over there. Only
yeah,
just got it once.
I guess judge because everything's so new. Most players aren't used to it. And a lot of tables that get reclocked, they don't re-clock the rubbers. They might do every
Just
third
do the
reclock.
beds.
Yeah.
Colonel. And
2
then
shots in this
Gale
black
up.
for the match. Probably will pot it in 1.
It's not your break. No, it's Gale's
Really
break
has.
when she goes up.
That was a great match. Really enjoyable to watch. And we'll be back a little later on. I think there's a bit more doubles action to come.
Doubles at 1:30.
So, 1:30, which has run a bit over time.
The WA boys have knocked out Justice H and Barry Kitchen Gordon. So it looks like we've got possibly an all-WA semi-final. No, we don't. I'll jump to conclusions there.
Come on, Poppy!
We'll have
KFC and Macca's down the
Michael Skerry, Mark Robertson versus Luke Anglesey and Nathan McMahon. And the other semi will have David Ewing, Simon Naked versus the Foster brothers.
That should be a good match as well. So hang around, guys. We shouldn't be too long before we start that match as well. I think we are waiting for the Indigenous match to finish. I'm not 100%
I
sure.
think we'll be getting straight into it.
No, we're getting straight into it,
Rolling
guys. So
straight
we'll
into it.
hang around.
Stick around. This is the semi-final now.
So there'll be a new stream, guys. So this one's going to get cut off, and we'll join you back very shortly.
Come, Colonel. Come, Ronald! Come on, Coffee! Come, Ken! Come on, Ronald, come on! Ronald! It's a beauty, Cal. Come, come!
Oh, sorry.
Come, Ronnie! Come on, Candy, come on, mate. Come, coffee time. Come on, you all-stars.
Come on, Captain.
Yeah, that's a shot.
Come. Hey, Ronald, come on. Come on, Ronald, come on, mate. Okay. Yeah, Ronald, come on, mate. Come on, Ronnie. Come on, girls. Come on, the Colonel. Go, Colonel. Come on, Trent. Come on, Ronnie. Wait, red one, huh? Okay. Come on, Kenny. Gail won next game. And then Ash. No, hang on, sorry. Gail, yeah, Gail and then Ash. I'm down there, I think. No, then you're up there. Well, this round you are. We're away, so we'll stick around. You were second before. Come on, third. Zero. Come on, Ronald! Come on, mate. Wait, mate. Coffee. Come on, the Colonel! Come on, mate. Have a coffee time. Go, Colonel! Go, Colonel! Come on, you all-stars. Shot down. Great shot. Go, Kenny. Coffee time.
I can taste it.
Right, Ash, you'll be next. Your break, Boiler! Come on, Boiler! Galo, your break, mate. Let's go. Yeah, your Galo.
Shot, Trudy, come on, love. Shot, Trudy, come on. Come on, Trudy.
Come on, Captain. Come on.
Right, shot, Trudy.
Come on.
Come on, All Stars.
Come on, Galo! Gail.
Shot, Trudy.
Yeah!
Come on, mate. Well, like that.
Sausage roll.
Go, Smash.
Go get him, Jude. Beauty.
Go, Smash.
All the best, darling.
Nikki, you'll be next. It'll be all break. Let's go. No prisoners. What do you want? Like that one right there.
Thank you very much.
Nice break.
Come on, All Stars. Come on, Galo!
Didn't I say I was going to try this?
Come on, Smash. Go, you All Stars. Come on, girls. Come on, Ash.
Come on, Smash.
Yes, Smash. Start. Go, Galo! Nikki's taking her break and then the little lady board wherever she is. Go on, Galo! Come on, Smash. Come on. Go, Ash.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still stuck with myself and Jay Wingos in the commentary for the semi-finals of the
Come
doubles.
on, All Stars.
And
Ready?
tables are just being prepped to begin the lag.
Normally we'd favour a table to sort of commentator. It's going to be difficult to pick between the two because these are going to be two really cracking matches.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's even hard to predict which one might be more attacking or whatever, because all four teams do have a bit of safety monster in them if they choose to go down that path.
Victoria won the, I say Victoria, Michael won the lag for Scary on that Robbo.
Now, if Mark and Mick do go on to win this, I'm never going to hear the end of how they're the greatest doubles combination Australia has ever been, even though
Overtaken Peter McCartney and Solid.
they've never beaten us. So that's a fact. So I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to hear the end of it. But anyway, we're underway.
Our team have to
WA
play.
Boys have made a ball off the break for once.
Yes.
Don't recall them making a ball.
Your losers by you, and our losers
Reds are good.
Reds are real good. In fact, Reds are scrumptious good.
the opposition by a multi. That's right.
Actually, really
Fair
surprised
enough.
they're playing
That's
straight
a
away, to
fair
be
deal.
honest. But
Okay. Well, the manager's got-
the only reason I say that is it just makes the red that's near the yellow in the left centre really easy to play the two ball, where now they've got to play a clean air pop, but with the yellow there for a bit of assistance,
Come on, Gaylor!
shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Start the boiler! What now?
Come on.
They'll do the same person or be the same?
So they've taken these really well so far, the WA boys. They're obviously just going to play for the ball top left after this one. And they've just got an easy link up. It's just all about this, for me, it's all about this ball that's been near the yellow in the centre, the whole clearance.
He told me it was 2-2.
Got to avoid the yellow on the left side here, which he does.
Perfect.
A little stun, listen to the
Go,
top left corner.
Gaylor! Come on, mate!
Yeah, he's got huge pocket here as well, but you sometimes can accidentally catch the jaws and then miss everything, so you just got to make a commitment one way or the other.
Radio Smashley! Let's
I feel like
go!
you're going to pocket here. I think you're ignoring the
All
yellow.
day.
Backing He's gone the jaw.
You see what I'm
Come on,
saying?
Smashy, no
And
pressure.
it's not a thing that you mean to do, it's just a mental thing because the ball's there. You just subconsciously think this is unmissable because I've got such a big pocket, and then suddenly you find the jaw. Happens so often. It's frustrating as hell for everybody that does it.
Scary's hot racked himself. Not made a ball.
Yeah, well, there was comments about me when I
Let's go, mate!
played I did a break like that, that I might as well quit going to the gym. Well, scary.
Come on,
Back
you
at you. You
ladies.
can go stop going to the gym as well.
Let's all start.
Doesn't go to the gym anymore. He's getting nibs. He's
Getting nibs.
he's reeling in big snappers at the moment.
Fish.
Come on, Kate.
It's a nice stun shot down the table there.
And
on
no
Nathan.
surprise to see the lockdown happen instantly.
That's hugged the rail, and
Come on, Smash.
Set up okay. They may pop this. They might
Come
pop
on, what's her name? Gale. Let's go,
I
Gale.
don't see them doing anything differently.
Come on, what's her name?
There's no I can't see the yellows.
You got that friggin'
this. They may
thing,
not.
you
They
can't
may just
remember one
choose
of
to
them,
push
will
the
you?
other one across, the yellow across the other pocket, and put it on the high jaw, so that way you can't pot it. But I just think we're going to try and put the pressure on early and force them into an out.
Imagine me on alcohol.
So Luke just gets out of the snooker and says,
Come on,
well, I'm
Jemima
not giving you two.
Bubblegum.
Come on.
Looks like they're just going to jam this red and make it drop. Leave the white in the pocket.
Like, this is a shot that I generally would play in this situation, but it does have some risk attached to it. That they can open all these reds up, and if they get a decent split, they can go game. So
The problem is it's pushing one of the reds towards their centre pocket on the left hand side where the yellow's already covering the pocket somewhat.
you can punch this a bit, stun on the right side, push, give yourself choices of the two balls that are already in play. So they've actually played that really
They
well.
got a really good, and the black has opened up as well, so they got a good result.
They played that really well, and in fact, I think there was a little bit of planning involved there because they took the white through the gap.
You're putting this yellow that you're up against, just screwing into the yellow, just to hold up.
I think I like the one in the right middle first, just because you can go up and down and give yourself a choice of literally all the balls.
Okay. No, if you
If you underhit it, you're on the one in the middle. If you go past the one in the middle, you've got a choice of the two bottom ones. So
which is what he's playing.
Yeah, you've got a large area.
Underhit it a little bit.
He's underhit by a lot. But he still has the long hop, see what I mean? So he's got all this choice because of the line that he's taken up and down the table.
And it's just off setting so it can naturally drift across as well.
Yeah, I've noticed Nathan's very animated when he plays doubles. His finger points heaps.
Yep.
It's just like what Luke's doing. Now I'm doing it. No one can see what I'm doing. But
They're both, I think they imitate each other quite well. They both play similarly. Look on the other table. The SA boys are
We want another wobble. Yeah, we want
a
another
little bit
wobble.
behind them here.
Come on, keep up, mate.
yeah, interesting frame that. Someone will think that this is an unlosable frame for him.
The A boys have just played the black onto the yellow and shoved the yellow down towards the top left corner, just to add a little bit more traffic down it, while keeping the black available as well.
Does it shake?
I think Luke and Nathan have run into a bit of trouble here. And the reason I say that is just the red that's to the right of these two that are together is actually really awful now.
Where's the batteries go?
It doesn't go bottom right. It only goes sort of bottom left, and obviously you can't get straight on it. So you're going to be going into yellows.
Where's Jay?
For me, this has got really awkward.
You're up, sweet cheeks. What are you doing, Manga?
I wanted to miss that yellow.
Kind of more awkward now.
Miss that yellow. Definitely miss that yellow. I think they were looking at possibly landing on that red, giving them a shot on their red, screw through the gap between the two yellows.
I think he's spot on, mate. That's exactly what they're looking at.
It's just catching that yellow's thrown
Right,
out
Mark,
there.
look, Mark, you're
Although
playing
potting
Bruce
this,
Loxley Lex, just so you
bit of stun off the top
I
rail.
might be able to use right inside here to pull the line.
Come on!
Oh, he didn't get enough on it.
It's going to nearly go off.
If he had have actually had more right inside on that, he would have pulled off the side rail into the line of the shot. But just
Hey, Tony,
didn't get into it.
you can't pull a box
Probably could have run through.
I making it interesting. Up the other side out there. Next to you and Opie, so he can't pull a box. Stand on the side. Put the little fella in that.
Agreed, Jamo. This is a really good couple of matches here.
So you're right, this clearance that Dave and Simon have taken on has been pretty good. They've given themselves the best opportunity to go game. 2 shots on the last yellow. Good effort.
Yeah, that's a great shot. That's a really good shot. But in saying that, the yellows are all there.
Yep.
They all go. I'm not seeing the boys get back to the table. It's a bit of a tricky starting ball, considering where the white ball is. If you're choosing to take the lower of the yellows here, sort of playing and pushing the yellow into the side rail, but I think that's the option they'll take so they can open up the two.
Yeah.
Take one into the centre just to open up those two, just to open everything up.
Come on, All Stars. Come on, Carlo.
He's played that well, Dave.
Dave's played a great shot.
But
Bit of travel.
good queuing required, and I think he's got to play some touch right inside, does he, to try and keep it left side of the table, by the top and right inside.
Come on, Jemima, puddle duck. Go, Nicky.
You push through this and just catch the yellow that you're sort of touching, just to split it just a little bit.
Not sure what he's on here.
Unless it's straight on, it just catches the yellow just a tiny bit.
Go, the All Stars.
Good call.
Yes,
Just a matter of getting the gap and make sure he's on the center of the side. Which
Oh,
I
good time. Punch
don't
the
think he's
side
on,
right.
but I think the long yellow is up.
Look at this shot. Look at this shot. What a great
That's a
shot.
great shot this time. He's been in good touch.
Yeah, he's killing the ball.
Really
Beautiful.
controlling this weekend. I say weekend, but the whole week.
Go, go. Come on.
Beautiful shot.
Nice shot, Martin.
That's a great shot. I
SA
think,
boys take the first one.
I think Jamo's about 20 seconds behind what's really going on.
Chris, you're next. Chris, you're right.
I think this is slightly delayed. And these boys just mapping this out, and there's a little bit of work to do.
just screw out to the centre of the table here, I think.
I actually like him coming off the bottom cushion and finding the gap between the two yellows, drop the one in the middle, screw off the side row for your second last one, get yourself an angle just to drop onto the black. But what the hell would I know about playing pool? Nothing. That's why I commentate.
We're both wrong.
Well, they're just controlling the wide, aren't they? Really? So,
Being natural angles, letting the pace of the table do all the work. Michael's played a great controlled shot there, just a little bit of angle just to punch towards the red.
and you see Robbo there, he's just making sure that he's got perfect angle just to drift in behind this black off the last yellow. That's perfect.
I think the boys, the SA boys, actually knocked the black in off the break. I'm seeing another red. They do, Jamo. They're looking really good combination.
Yeah, look, I mean, they haven't really made any errors of what I've seen. They've just pretty much just run the rack when they've committed. And that's how you keep winning. So, Marcus Robertson pots the black. Goes 1-0 up on the WA boys and Luke and Nathan.
Really a missed opportunity there. I thought the balls for the WA boys were really good, and they just couldn't string it together.
And Dave is sort of really loving rating his break because he's got a great break. He's got good timing and everything like that, and he's been working hard on it. But he's just, from what I've noticed, he's hardly potting the ball for break.
He's got one there, has he not? No, he
I
hasn't.
think he did.
No, he didn't. I just can't count.
It's kind of weird, really. Sometimes you just need to break with your hand. Actually, he's the second person in the country that breaks with his hand on the table, folks. Just bear that in mind.
He goes the 9 ball over hook though.
Doesn't matter, mate. He breaks with his hand on the table. It's a trend. It's starting. Try it at home, folks.
You also do it on the smaller Supreme table as well.
I do it on every table.
Even on the slipper table.
You give me a 3-foot table and I'll find a way to put my hand on it. I can't believe I haven't picked that up earlier and made comment. What am I doing? No wonder he's not potting the ball for break.
Nathan's a little bit unlucky there. He went to the pack to split him out, but the black's just caught in the path of the red in the centre.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's done, Jamo. He's mirrored Shane Van Boning's break in 9-ball. He's considered probably one of the best 9-ball break players in Australia. In the world. And, well, at present it's not working for him, but that's what I'm saying about the break. You can do all the analysis and all the fancy stuff you want in this format of the game, not necessarily 9-ball, but in this format of the game, and it all comes down to just timing the ball as good as you possibly can. And if you get one, you get one. If you don't, you don't.
Conditions of the table, I think, is a big factor as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, Nicky.
Lovely shot from Robbo. I think wanted that ball in though.
Would have liked it in, but
Commitment was going to be there.
all the WA boys missed that pot. They got pretty good with the result.
And once again, the SA boys. Oh wow, that's a foul.
That's a foul. That's like a new round.
Now I don't know if that moved on him or not, or whether he's just misjudged that really poorly. I'm not sure. But given the way his son's been playing, I might give him the benefit of the doubt there and say that he might have moved a touch on him. But it must have. They would have had to move a hell of a lot because he's really missed it by a long way. If I could even hit it.
I don't see the WA boys giving up the table here. 2 shots with the Reds where they are.
Well, Dave did actually use the break on the Supremes of the Worlds, and from what I saw, I didn't see all the matches, but had a bit of a tough time on the break with them as well. So as I said, it's just all just time it, see what happens. I really don't think there's a formula.
Beautifully cued there by Luke. Really nice. Michael's left probably another couple of rolls for Mark, just to be able to pop this yellow in the centre, nudge down the yellow a little bit more comfortably. But I don't think Mark will still play it, considering he's got the yellow on the right side down the bottom. He's missed it. It's gone a little bit too hard.
He knew that there was backup balls all over the place and he nudged it.
It looks like that might be the last ball now to get on the right.
Just got to be careful here. Meanwhile, WA boys getting on with it.
Come on, the wee leprechaun! Come on, Chris! Let's go, Cough! Come on, Coffee!
Makes no mistake.
Levels it up.
And this is a tricky shot when it looks like it's playing here.
So we are race to 5 here in the semis. Is that correct?
Played it well. Not
We
actually
can't.
Right, you got
We're not.
close to the pocket,
We
leprechaun.
can't see the bottom of our screen here. So yes, correct. Okay, so
Come on,
race to 5
Cough! Come on, Cough!
in the semis.
And I also
This
said you're not
clearance far trickier than what it was earlier, that's for sure.
I think they're still looking at playing this one down the rail next after this one.
Yeah, pretty sure the black passes the right middle as well, which is advantageous.
Come on, the coffinator.
Doesn't want to be absolutely straight and isn't.
Come, wee leprechaun. Come, Cough. 30 seconds.
This is just a little soft stun here. Doesn't need to do too much with the white.
As long as he's not dead straight on that ball over the corner next.
It's a great shot by Mick.
Yeah, leprechaun!
A dry break again
Gold stars. Chippy.
for the Foster boys.
That's the way we leprechaun.
Reds are looking to grips. Couple of tough reds sort of near the black spot.
You do a little jig. Do it again. We missed it. All right, Bossy and Jeremy, and it's Bossy's break.
So same pocket.
And Braddles, you're up next. Who's got that? Chris?
Played it well. Played it perfect.
Brilliant shot. Absolutely perfect.
And Mick gives Robbo a tap on the back and says, "See how good I am. Look how good I
All
am
right,
to
Mr.
hit
Bradley,
it. He's
it's
just
your
black and
break.
blue.
Let's
Don't
go.
miss
No
it."
prisoners. Come on, Braddles. Come on. No prisoners.
To be fair, there's a little bit of a danger in that shot where the yellow was over the centre bag, so you've got to cue it well. You hit it at the wrong pace, you're going into that yellow. So it was actually a really, really good shot.
I actually didn't even think there was a chance to go near it because I just, played with him forever. But yeah, he would have been well aware of that. And made sure he got into it more.
Don't discount how key that shot was. Mark with a big break.
He's been breaking huge all
Pots a ball off the
tournament.
break and the same colour was sitting over the bag down the bottom
I
right
think
there.
Mark's actually on 10 master breaks in the teams as well.
And over 80%.
And, well, yeah, over 80. I don't know if he's over 90. We've been calling him Mr. 90 all week, so I don't...
I think he was at 82%, 82.5% at the start of the day, I think. So
Oh, he's dropped quite some margin then.
I don't
not
know
good
how he
enough,
went.
really.
I don't know how he went today against Tassie. Was it?
We played Tassie. He did get a rack run on him, I think.
Come on, Jezza. Come on, Braddles.
No, actually, no. He played Kale. He had a really tough back double. He had to play and missed it, and got the run rack on him. So he did lose one legitimately. But I think he won his other two.
And you're not breaking.
Has he got enough of a gap here to play the combo here? The yellow near the red and the black.
Yeah, he's got
Come on,
a
He's going straight
Jezza.
at, no, he's going straight at it. Probably landing for the yellow in the centre of the table here. Going a little bit too far.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. That's exactly what he wanted to play for. That was the awkward yellow.
No, Carrot's on him here. We miss you, Carrot. Mark moves.
Sarwin again has cleverly played that.
And
Little soft screws.
it's an excellent little shot, and he's also not pushed the yellow and the black, so they should be all good here.
Well spotted.
Must be more angle than I realised. He's actually going to play this for the bottom left corner. The last yellow is right in the middle of the table.
Come on, Carl. It's for the win.
He's on the double and he's missed it by a couple of inches.
Come on, come on.
Oh yeah, I
It's interesting, Mark decided to take the double there.
Kelvin.
So another clearance from Darwin, Sarwin and Dave. We'll call them Darwin as a combo.
Darwin and Naker. Darwin and Daker.
What do we call them?
Jeremy. Pretend with the carrot.
What do we call them? Yucca.
Darwin and David.
Yucca.
They do, Rory. They're gelling them really well. And I think they're the pick out of these four at the moment.
Come on, come on.
Oh, that was using all pocket available. Big break from Sarwin.
And the red potted.
Come on, come on.
I think they'll take yellows.
come on, Brados.
I think you'll be right there, Jamie. Great little shot there by Luke.
Yeah, that's a great shot from
and
angles.
left fat in the centre on the left side.
That is just giving them this frame.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Couldn't ask for a better shot.
Dave wants to flick this yellow that's the left and two out, and he's missed it.
Probably got a bit of an angle here for the one on the top left, possibly to get into the
Show me the
to
money.
yellow. Just a nudge into it. Leave them safe on the top layer for the yellow that's far right of those two.
Yeah, I agree with you, mate. It looks pretty natural, doesn't it? While you've got it, you might as well take it, because otherwise it can cause problems later in the frame.
I think Luke might be just overcomplicating this a
I
little bit.
completely agree with you, mate. This doesn't look that difficult. Just a little soft screw.
Or did he create enough gap there with that pass? Dave's having a close look at it. I'm not sure it passes. I don't think it passes. This is.
Yes, that's the one.
No,
I think you've got to take this. See, I think you take it as a higher of the left side first, and then trying to land as straight as possible.
Played it really well.
That's a brilliant shot.
Played it really well.
Brilliant shot. And you it's a brilliant shot. That ball did pass underneath.
Come on, Jason! Don't worry, that's not a good one.
So this clearance, all courtesy of an excellent extraction that Luke Anglesey played earlier in this frame. And they have capitalised on the chance, you would think. Unless Nathan decides to do something crazy, but he's played an excellent controlled shot once again.
Perfect shot.
Come on, Jess, come
Perfect
on.
shot. They're on the board.
Quickly. Let's go. Come on, Jeremy.
Meanwhile, I have actually not even looked at this table, and they've obviously negotiated those two yellows at the top of the table.
That yellow did pass underneath, like we were discussing before.
Make sure green
Rory, yes, no, Dave would be a great candidate in the Pro Series.
I do believe, and I could be wrong.
You're break, Ricky. Wrong one. We'll give you one.
Come on, Jess.
See what's way outside.
So one good pot from Sarwin, and you would expect the way he's been playing, he will get it. He's got the glove on. I think the glove's name is Mishka.
Just the top through past the red off the rail.
Lovely
Nice
shot.
playing it.
Mishka has serviced him well over the years. I'm sure the glove's name is Mishka. In fact, I'm pretty sure I gave the glove's name Mishka quite some time ago.
Oh,
Got names for all the gloves.
Luke has missed that red by about 6 inches. Nah.
Didn't need the side.
Jeremy got to get out of jail card there.
Left him a tricky cut in the centre, but Simon the way he's been queuing
Come on,
this
Bradley.
week is,
Come on,
I don't think
old
this is an issue.
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed with what I've seen
Come
from
on,
Simon.
old
He's playing quite well. In fact, I think he's doing very well statistically.
Come on, Jezza. Come on, Bradley.
Just can't win a singles tournament, but other than that. Not sure, Dax. Great shot from Sarwin. I think I'm uglier than I'm stronger, Dax. I'm pretty sure it's got to be Dax with a comment like that.
Robert made a good combo shot. Probably didn't leave the wide exactly where he'd like. Left it a little bit tough, but
Just on questions, because obviously Dax is in the mood for asking questions. Do you think it's easier to shoot over 40% at Worlds or harder to shoot over 40% at
Scary's going to try and run this down this bottom corner here and possibly always don't
Alright,
leave it too
Calvin's
far.
up.
Could block a path.
Calvin's out there ready to go. Calvin's great. Great will be the next game up in the operating.
Hasn't. I think the Reds are good here.
Yeah, this has got it's a scrappy frame, really, isn't it? It's got a bit of scrappy. Obviously, the scaffolding business is having a break today.
Must be wet. Must be raining.
Mustn't be any building going on in the industry at the moment in WA. That's if he's even made it back to WA. He was hanging off a really long piece of rope backs over at the Worlds, and not sure if he actually got it away from his neck or not. But
Was 2, been upgraded to 3.
Yep. We've spoken about before about going top end, bottom end, top end, bottom end. I think this is the right thing to do here for the WA boys is probably to clean out one of these reds down here, just so it's easier to land on.
oh, I agree, and I think if they can get both of them now, it's even better. Well, he's really got into that. In fact, Luke has a tendency to do that. He gets right into a shot here and there, and the white zings on him.
Come on, all stars.
But I mean, obviously, the last ball is the one on the left side because you can link it nicely to the black for the middle or top corner if you're depending on how you land.
Benny's caddy.
Yes, Dax did have an excellent world titles. He was. I've never seen anyone carry 6 drinks at once in their hands back to their team while they were on the bench.
You were well heard on screen, Dax, sorry about that.
And best lagger in the country, best, if not the world. Anyway, we'll get back to the match. I could come out with one-liners all day for Dax, but half the people have no idea what I'm talking about.
Dave's got a nice angle here to pop this in the centre and just run into the yellow and red, just to open him up, which he's done nicely. Oh no, he hasn't. That's blocked the path of that red.
Makes things interesting.
Yeah, he probably wanted to catch the red as well.
What's actually not nice for them is the red that they're closest to is obviously the next pot, but you want to leave it now to try and bring the other red into play, so they're almost forced to play the red and the black, or look for some kind of safety.
Luke's missed the centre.
And this is Yeah, sometimes you see in a match there's just one really, really ugly frame where it's just both players or both teams just play awful pool for one frame, and then suddenly normal service resumes. It's this might be that frame.
Yeah, mate, come on.
Wow,
He's set that over the bag.
that's actually probably his best result.
It probably is. I was thinking the same thing. Philby, it's a great question. We like to pride pool being an all-ability sport. And disability or not, I wouldn't have thought there'd be any sort of restriction at all as to who can play.
It's a tricky category, that one, to differentiate as well.
It is. And I know that Blackball have brought in a category for that. How the Australian Netball Federation can factor that into the way things are run here would be something that I'm sure could be brought up and spoken about. But definitely a great question. Not one that I can answer.
Look, I will say this, and I can't elaborate, but there is a lot of things happening behind the scenes with the AEBF. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, just basically watch this space.
Great double. Doesn't want to be on the rail though.
He's okay here.
He's got just enough of it just so he can.
He's got good angle as well. We can take this off the back cushion, same pocket for the black. So I think he's good here. Or am I reading wrong? Right behind
A
the
little
shot.
bit just off centre. I think this might be a stunning for the long black.
Or does he run through for the black in the top right corner?
Sorry, that's the one I meant. That's the one I meant. No, the white's pushing towards the red. The white's pushing towards the side rail rather than the top rail.
Okay. Yeah, you're right, he's jacking up, is he? Yep, he is.
Possibly could come up to the side rail and meet the back for the
straight.
opposite corner.
Oh, he's trying to get past it. He's just cut on the rest it is. It's thin and it's not quite a full pocket.
And it's a big centre pocket.
Wow, this is tough.
It's a big centre pocket. If he decides to take the cut on, it's a big centre pocket. But you'd be cutting this with right hand side anyway, just to throw it a little bit square to avoid that.
Yeah, this is a tough shot. You may actually play the double, because I think the double is easier than the pot in this situation.
He's definitely going double. Sending the white down the top.
Ooh, I was just about to say he's played a fantastic shot.
Great white, great
You'll be
white.
the next game up.
Did you nominate me?
Almost a shot to nothing on the back.
Yeah, obviously white ball was definitely a priority as well, but well, it's a good outcome. Obviously they can play the ball on the left side down to the pocket and try and sit it neat, and that would make probably no shot really, because I was going to say the markers is not there because the red's blocking the right side of the pocket as well.
Calvin will be here till the last. All right, you're on.
Is the option to, okay, they're taking this on, I didn't know where the option is to play we're just going to leave him no shot.
He's actually played that really well. He's done the walk-off. He's done the walk-off shot.
He's putted the ball and walked to the hole before it got to the hole.
He was already over chatting to Luke about how well he played the shot before it went to the pocket. I've got this, he says. I've got this.
It's almost when you're driven off the tee, you've hit it so well, you just walk. You just leave the tee where it is, and start walking down the fairway before it's even over.
He's done the Mark Hunt KO walk-off. So I'm not sure what he's going to do here, to be honest, because I don't see a shot. So
Double kiss.
Go, Jeremy.
oh wow, he's trying to cut that. He's overcut it by a mile. How is that even possible?
That's gone backwards.
I don't even know how he did that.
He's actually cut that backwards.
I do not know how he's done that. Can you replay those?
Unfortunately, no replay of that, but that's gone backwards. I feel like he hit it before he hit the rail.
It looked like he did.
Yeah.
Matty Kerwood's come on and said it's cuttable. Obviously, the slight delay in the feed, he thought it was on. Well, clearly it was because he's overcut it by 4 foot.
Oh, okay.
What a shot there from Luke Foster, who avoids the in-off.
And they're level.
Now we have focused a little bit, obviously, on the left side match, and apologies to the SA fans for that.
Nathan has dribbled into that black, which to me is quite dangerous, knowing we're at the top of the table playing. But we're level, both tables. Great start.
And remember, folks, race to 5, not 4, so plenty of golf left. It's
No, it's
3-2.
3-2, so they forgot to put the score in the last frame.
Dave's doing everything he can to. Right, I need to pad down the.
Let's have a look at this break. Let's have a look at Dave's break.
I'll almost guarantee he pots one off this break.
He's going front on.
We've been pretty much saying he cannot pot a ball off the break for the last 15 minutes.
He's going the overhook. He's
Now
going
he's-
front
He gets one this time, I guarantee it.
I like it like that.
There you go.
on. Oh, he's got two.
Just had that feeling. It was due.
As we were watching Dave break, Skerry's had an absolute cracking break. Really good split. What would you go here? Would you go the yellow in the right centre and just rest up it instead of knock the yellow down?
Yeah, I think I do like the yellows. I think they link up a little better than the reds.
And then take the yellow, which is down the bottom near the red, near the black spot.
Yep.
Come on, Bruiser.
Yeah, this contact's important that he plays this right. Doesn't want to kill it. And he's played that really well.
Yeah, perfect. It's really good. This is a little stun shot for Mika here. Wants to leave a bit of angle for Mark. To take the yellow back in the same pocket.
didn't know it was 3 rounds last
Who's up?
David's break, not so lucky with the split.
Where else would he be?
A little bit of work. Couple of, not sure that yellow on the left
You
side
can have his shot till he
in the
comes
SA
back.
game where the passes
Hey,
at
it's your
red.
break too, mate. Break a pot out. Hey, break a pot out.
He just told him he's got to put it out. I wanted to away.
Thanks for doing that for us, Paul. Are you saying that you've overcut it?
Well, we could get another game going while we're waiting.
Or is he saying that the black hit the side cushion before it got the back cushion? I'm not sure anyway.
So is that
There was an error.
Brantley?
Check that up.
Go,
Going
Jess.
for far.
Got the gap. He's got the gap. That's all right.
Anybody think he was hungry?
I think Mark can just sort of stun this into the side rail. Sorry, Michael can stun this into the side rail. Take the yellow into the centre.
Oh, I think actually we need to be quite careful here. This doesn't link up perfect. This is a bit trickier than it looks.
Do you take the one closest to the ball from the top right corner and stun to the side right?
I like what they're doing here. Rather than look at playing for it in the middle and try and land perfect, leave it long. So that way you've actually got a bit more area that you can negotiate your white with.
Okay.
I like what they're doing here, except he's missed the pot. He forgot to pot it. That yellow that's in the middle, sort of to the most right of the three as we look at it now, is a lot trickier than it looks with the layout that they actually had at that visit.
Yep.
Oh, so the replay actually says he hit the black thick, not thin. Didn't overcut it at all.
Come on,
There you go.
Jessa.
Was that quick?
Come back around, mate. Come on.
Could have been better.
Gets the gap.
Oh, I knew. He just didn't want to be so close to the cushion because now he's jacking up the touch. I think the intention was to give himself an angle to just play a little cannon on the red on the near the side cushion, push it down, got limping balls.
Has he got the opportunity here to sort of play into this red on the side? He's tried to.
And now he's got the shot in the middle, which is actually very tricky. It looks really basic. Oh yeah, just drop it in on the TV screen. It looks really basic. But I'm right behind the shot, and it is not simple. It's an awful little angle, and One that you've got to probably play with a lot of drag, just to give the pocket every chance to take it. And of course, they may not even take it. They do have safety options available.
Chip into the side rail, leave the white up against the black.
They could do that too.
The,
Yep.
black, the,
Yep.
the red near the black spot.
I was actually looking at the plan. I'm just stunned behind the black, but
I don't think they want to give up the table. They're looking at potting this. It's on enough.
played it well.
And yeah, he's potted it really well. Bottom left corner with a little bit of run through.
Yeah, just run through a touch. Don't give yourself too much angle where the white ball naturally goes in the black, so you just want to be just off stroke so you can glide past the black. It's actually really important, this shot.
Come on, Jess. Come, Bradley.
They've got it. Okay. Luke's actually come up with a better choice. I like what he's saying. He's saying,
Yeah, he's got a bit of angle. You
just
can
screw back off the side push
Yep.
and give yourself choice of balls if you hit it well enough.
Yep.
Whereas Nathan's wanting to run through a little bit and play the one ball positional shot. But the problem with Nathan's option, you have to leave it absolutely perfect. Luke's option, you don't have to hit it as well. Like you've got more area to land in. So
Well, the top of the table is completely blocked off for the yellow that's centre of the table. So you have to land middle of the table or lower.
there's arguments for both. One has far less white ball movement, and the other one offers a larger area. Well, they must have been short on time there, and they've just hurried up.
And it's worked out good.
Yes.
It's worked out right. You can play this dead weight. Bottom left corner.
Well, Nathan doesn't mind a dead weight roll in it. So
That's the money shot,
he's
Jeremy Maguire.
pretty good. Some people hate the dead weight roll-ins, but Nathan's not one of them. He plays them pretty well.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's stunning it, is he?
But Jerry short for Jeremy.
He's
Take me now. Take me if you want.
balls up short. Should still be okay, but not ideal.
Come on, Bradley.
Natural angle for the black back in the centre.
Come on, Jeremy.
Off 2 rails.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Looks
What
like he was
happened?
checking that.
Come on, Bradley.
Let's see, cut this in.
Looks like he's playing a little bit of check here. He looks
So
like
the
he's playing a little bit on the
dominoes.
side of this.
Didn't need to, didn't he?
I feel like he played that naturally and hits the side rail lower down and comes out more to the centre of the table.
Yeah, should still be fine though, of course. So these two won't go away, they just keep winning.
Come on, mate. Jerry.
And suddenly, 2-0 becomes 3-2.
On the table, I believe the SA boys are on the yellows here. And I'm quite surprised that they're going to go this yellow first.
No, I'm not. They've got enough angle to get across to the other one, whereas
The angle's the same on the other.
I thought it was tricky, so that was a beautiful shot. The
Better
transition,
transition to a black. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great shot by
you
Dave.
could hit that better actually. And a big area now to find the gap between the two reds.
It's done across. You'd be happy to hit the red.
Yeah, as long as you've got a shot here, you're happy.
Where's Trent? No, he's here.
You'd be aiming to hit the red rather than getting too high. And he's hit it. That's fine. That's fine.
He's hit it a bit fairy-like, but he's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
WA Boys have made a ball for both here, so a big chance to get to the hill. Pretty good spread. Tough
Yes, Jezza.
tough little cluster on the right side of the table, but
Dirty old
balls
star.
in the area. Key.
No mistake made by SA. They are 4-2 up and on the hill. Might be worth switching them and giving them a bit of air time once they break the balls. Potentially the match could finish sooner.
I decided to go red here.
I'll tell you what, I think this is a throat-cutting choice of shots. Do not see this going well for them if they're going to commit.
No, that's our,
I'm not seeing how they.
we had that.
So they're looking at playing with the yellow colour in the pocket. And I think Robbo and Skira will be delighted to hear that, because they've given so many choices.
I don't know why they've taken red there. Is it because there was no yellow on offer?
I honestly, I think I would have, I probably would have done the same, but then I've been looking for cover as well. But This is about to go into lockdown mode, this frame. This frame's not going to end quickly.
I think the yellow near the black spot goes to the centre. Does it give them angle to drive into the yellow and the red?
I just don't think they'll even worry about it yet. I think they'll just look at some pocket control for a bit, because you've got yellow on the left side near the white, it's blocked by the red. You've got the yellow on the right side, it's awful. You've got the one at the top end of the table, which, you know, it's not linking well to anything. The one on the left side doesn't link well to anything. It's not a good set of balls to have to deal with. I'm surprised this is being played. He's just bringing it into play. So they've already made up their mind. They've already made up their mind that they are not going to pot balls just for the sake of potting balls. They are going to bring them into play and make this a battle.
Would have liked them to not catch a ball on the way down, stay out in the open, hiding behind another red.
Absolutely.
WA boys have made a ball off the break on table.
Nearly lost the white nil, but they're okay.
Nearly potted that.
Yeah, he's potted it. Wow. Well, I can tell you now, it might get pot now.
Quickly sit down before it drops. Do you need to put, considering the cluster on the right side of the table?
That's why I'm potting it, because you give them another shot, that cluster's going to be gone next shot. Almost need to force them into having a go.
I believe, I see what Mark's pointing out here, locking the red in and dragging it across the top rail, but you've got the, I feel like you've almost taken a pocket with this yellow. Just to cause a bit of cluster.
Then they can pot it. They try to do both. That's a good effort. He's trying to push it right across. If he gets that further up, it's a very, very good shot. As it stands, 2 shots on these balls is not simple. Here we go. Here we've got the hand action going on. Do this. Miming.
Get the pen out.
No, Kerry's got a sleeping baby, Jess, you'll have to wait.
So, Foster. This match could
What about Ash? Ash is
have a
here.
bit more left in it yet. They're on a really good chance here to get these.
Black's in a good spot for the transition from the top of the table if they're taking those last 2 yellows.
Yeah, and Ben's played a really good shot there to open everything up too. Lovely. So we've tried to open everything up in one visit. Haven't been successful, but still obviously have the frame on pretty good lockdown.
They've got good control here, really good control.
Still think they're looking at this.
The Vic boys have got a little bit of help with some yellows in the centre of the table, being able to sort of play into and open up.
We're going to nestle into these or push the yellow off a bit to make the red accessible.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
we're
something
making
they
it
want to make
accessible.
accessible.
You make that red accessible, it puts the pressure now on your opponent to actually do something a bit more than just tap a ball.
That yellow that's near the black spot goes in off the red, but they're forced to play it now.
Colonel's here, let Colonel and Jess go. No, not you.
That yellow on the centre of the table goes off the red in the bottom right corner.
You ready,
They
Colonel?
can open up that yellow, which opens up a possibility of an out, but I don't think he's got any other choice but to play it now. Unless you play the yellow, which is level to the white at the moment, possibly double pistol.
You could knock this yellow out that's at the bottom end of the table and just tuck the white under the red and leave no shot. Although, if you don't get it right, you leave the top left ball. So, bit of risk
shot.
attached.
Great
And the
shot
Foster
by
boys,
Ben.
yeah, they've done a good job here.
Yep. A little bit of angle, but no doubt, a little bit of screw back, maybe a little bit of bottom right hand side, just to get a little bit higher, make it a bit of an easier black, which is done. Tried to close off that red a bit more, which he has done.
Not bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
Good shot.
Could really full-blooded have a go at the cannon down on the red here. Inside the yellow with the white ball. Well done to Ben and Luke. Got another frame on the board, trailing 3-4.
Really good out as well. A little bit of work to do with those. In the last 5 yellows, those 3 that were down the bottom here with a bit of traffic. Had a couple of good shots there after that as well. I think they're looking at possibly putting this in the centre and getting the white behind the yellow off the rail. No, they're leaving it there.
So I think it's just going to cover the pocket.
Yeah.
And honestly, the big boys are in all sorts here.
Do they chip out the yellow, which is the left of the pack down the bottom here, just to leave the 1? Bring in another yellow in play?
I don't mind doing that, playing on the black and try and close the black off a bit.
Good break.
In fact, I think that is the shot they'll play. They could also play this yellow off the red and then do it, so that way they don't leave this red available.
Yep.
But I think you've got to try and
to the top rail.
Yeah, I think you've got to try and shut the black down.
SA boys have made a ball off the break again. Big chance here to take the front.
Come on, the old stars. Come on, Colonel. Come on, Colonel.
Wasn't dropped and left him on an
The
angle.
white ball's hit a cushion, so they're okay.
Left them an angle to be able to play the combo in the top left corner. Not that they'll probably want a potter ball here.
Yeah, I really do believe that the if that had gone in, the next shot was to double the yellow onto the black and lock it down. So I know about this shot. And it brings it into play. Actually, no, it's still a good shot. There's lots of pressure still attached to this frame for yellows now.
Do you try and find a way of getting the left side of the table or somewhat sort of central left side of the table and using one of the yellows, which is an open play, to try and get in between the cluster of these 2 reds down the bottom right hand side?
I honestly think all they're thinking about now is trying to get the black to the bottom cushion. Even if they sneak under this, so we pot this and sneak under this for a sneak. See, I think if they can shove the black somewhere, or just not there, not in the middle of the table where it's so accessible.
Looks like they might be getting a sneaky here. Just
We're going to
nudging.
smother the red.
I reckon they're going to knock the red to the side rail, the back red to the side rail, and possibly get a sneaker. It's just done this leave no shot on.
Just smothering
He
it.
hasn't a rail.
He hasn't either, has he?
It's a foul.
It's a foul. He's called the foul on himself. He's filthy with himself. I keep thinking it's a race to 4 as well, but it's actually not. It's 5. It's not for the match at all. Could have been a worse foul. I mean, it's not a foul sneaker, which is a bonus.
I'm not. They're going to burn a shot here, but I still believe you win the frame from here.
Well, it could have been played a lot better. That's not ideal.
Yeah, that is not good. No, I think.
Not sure if the yellow or the red passes under. I think it does.
I think it does, but I mean it's a tough follow-up shot.
Yeah, you've almost got to drop it in dead weight, play it thin, and then try and control it, don't you? Mind you, you can just put over the pocket as well if you don't want, if you're not ready to commit yet.
Go on, Nick. Come on, all stars.
It's sort of tough here. I'm not. If the Vic boys get back to the table here,
Mate, the trees go for more.
yeah. See,
Have a look at
I'm
it!
seeing more yellows come down this bottom right corner.
Absolutely.
If they get back to the table here,
And that's what these boys need to be aware of as well. And what will happen, but I don't think we've got a choice right now.
I'm seeing a yellow come down the bottom right corner off the side rail into the red. That's the highest of the 2 reds in this bottom right corner, knocking the red in.
See, for me the most important thing, and they just left them almost, well, they haven't left them flying. For me the most important thing was, do not leave yourself straight on this ball and push the middle table to play the black down to the bottom cushion to the right side. If I'm WA, I want that black to stay exactly where it is, and I'm Victoria, I want to play yellow on it and kill it.
Oh, she doesn't want cheese, Come on. Come on, sis.
I'm not sure what their plan is at the moment, other than maybe try and smother a bit more.
Are they trying to cut this yellow into the centre onto the other yellow and running the black to the top right?
They're trying to bribe their
Not
players
sure what they're
through.
doing
Come on, we
here.
don't
I think
take
that's
that.
too risky, because I think the white would follow if they hit it flush.
I think they're running. I think they're going to try and get the white to the bottom rail here and use the yellow that's on the bottom rail to take the pocket down the bottom.
in the building. Who's up?
No, I can't see that.
Christina. Christine, are you the one? Not Christina. Yes, you're break. Come on, go low.
The only thing I can think of is they're actually they want to smother these reds more. I don't think playing the black after this is. I think it's too risky.
No, you definitely up next.
I think they're looking to smother more, or push this yellow in further. They're going to hit this bottom yellow off the back cushion and just smother the red a bit more, get it smothered properly. Yeah, that's the shot that I like to see, but he's hit it too hard. Now he's allowed the white to slip in underneath.
I'm okay with that a little bit firmer and moving the yellow up the table a little bit. Although you are going to leave them a little edge of the yellow to hit, but getting another yellow out of that cluster.
I thought it was important the red didn't get the one near the pocket didn't get moved close, because imagine if you could pot that and slip past the red and leave only the one at the top. You can't deal with this other red, so I think it's really important that red stays not so neat over the pocket at the moment.
100% agree with you, but I believe playing into that red a little bit firmer, just so that the yellow, which is the higher of those two yellows, gets some distance away.
Come on, mate. You get another. Come on.
Have two shots. That's a really good white.
That's a great shot.
Excellent white. Couldn't have played that any better, actually, if you're going to foul.
We've been so invested in this frame on table 3, we've completely
We have, yeah,
table
it's
4.
become quite interesting.
Alright, you play there.
So, yeah, sorry to the fans of the right side table at home. They've probably been playing amazing pool, and we just haven't even seen a second of it.
Someone's probably played the only bad shot he's played all day. If that red does pass the yellow into the centres, David's got the yellow to hold on.
I think it's a bit thin there, even to hold on to the yellow, unless you hit it really full.
Come on.
Well done.
Now you have to play a double. So the WA boys have got this red back into open play so they can push it back down the table.
Are you playing this?
Jeez, he's hit that hard.
Yeah, he's given that a bit. I don't know if I'm trying to get that down in the bottom right corner as well.
That was a strange shot.
Ashley!
I don't know if I'm putting that down in the bottom right corner as well, or trying to get it ahead of the
Well,
yellow.
I'm certainly considering it. Well, that wasn't as thin as I thought on the other table. I have just been absolutely shocking today, which I guess is nothing new.
Come on, Nicky, we've been waiting all day for you. Come on.
Someone's looking to see if he can get down on the top rail, or the bottom rail as we see it, to be able to come in
Surely,
behind the black.
surely just stuns the left side of the table.
Yeah, you think there's a bit of screw to the side rail.
No, he's with a full combo.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to come underneath it and then to the side
He's
of
just
it.
going to cannon it on
Everybody's going to play
like that. That was a bit risky, but
It's
Oh,
on.
no, you're up, Nicky.
It's on, and the white's going to hold on the yellow at least, so the white's not going to fly around the table.
No, Oscar is at 4 o'clock. We're on at 4:30. Yeah. Josh is.
yeah, played it well.
And the SA boys are in the final.
No, yeah,
They were your pick.
They were. I think they're got a good combo going there.
The boys missed a trick here by setting that black down, the red down the table on the left-hand side as we see it now.
Completely agree. Although I think the reason they didn't is they probably knew the other yellow was going to come down here, so they want to keep a red in open play to keep forcing the other guys to keep playing yellows that aren't comfortable in the play. So I sort of get Why they've done it.
I feel like they're going to get control of the pocket here in a second.
Should be yours. So you never play early.
Knock a red in.
Yeah, good shot. Can backdoor this though. Can backdoor this red.
Wanted the white on the rail to stop being able to come across.
So left side pushing into the red.
Come on, God.
Right, if you want to break.
You run the risk of killing the red and being behind.
I think you don't play this to play it right over. I think you want to hit a cushion, obviously. So side cushion, red into the back rail, so halfway across the table, and then you can play the plant with the bottom end of the yellow.
I think they're doubling this across,
Yeah. Oh, that was crazy. That was absolutely insane.
and it's worked out perfect.
I don't know about perfect.
So they can pop this in the centre and run through and leave themselves a shot.
That was absolutely insane.
It was always double kissing.
That side cushion hit on the red was set perfectly. As long as they hit that high side, the yellow and the red were planting so perfectly for them. Imagine if he still gets these though, it'd be crazy. Great shot. Great shot.
Michael's had to look away from the table. Michael's had to look away from the table. He was quite disgusted with the result that they got after that shot. This is for 4-2. Put them on the hill.
I just don't think that was the right time to foul, personally. But anyway, I thought they could have nestled the yellows in a little more.
Shellham 6. This has been held in Albury, border of Victoria, New South Wales. This is our state, our national trial, our national championships, which is every state, the 8 states in Australia, put teams together and then we all play for the Australian clubs. So there are qualifiers for each state.
Yes, and from this, an Australian team in all categories is decided. So, Open, Women, Masters. There's a junior championships as well that held at a different time. And we also have what's called the Australia Cup this year, which consists of players that have not yet made a state team in their relevant state, or have made a state side but shot under 50% in their statistics. So that's being trialled this year, and I think, to be fair, I think it's been pretty successful. You know, a lot of the players that have never had exposure, or may even never get exposure at this level, are getting a great opportunity to do so. And some states are easier to make state sides than others because there are larger talent pools in certain states. So it's been really good all round.
Great initiative by the AEBF to bring in this Australian Cup. The score's 4-2 to WA boys.
Yeah, they're actually doing their score updates, but I think Luke's just disappeared for a minute to take a quick break.
Want to have a team chat? The rest of the WA boys are out the back with him.
Robbo looks absolutely filthy. He's looking at himself on TV.
From this angle, the black doesn't look like it's in line with the centre of the corner pocket. It's well picked up. White noise.
Yeah, I don't think the angle's very fair to that though. The camera's not exactly the right spot.
You're doing quick.
The best of them all was the unicorn. They're already there, mate. It's blind.
Yeah, I don't think the rack's been pushed up higher. I think it's just the angle of the camera is out to make it look that way. Almost dumps the white, finds a red.
This is the break that these boys have been looking for. Tricky first ball.
Yeah.
But getting the first ball, they're all there.
I like the yellows myself.
It's just I don't think there's a starting yellow.
Well, they will be on if they nominate them, so I think the one on the across the top left to the top left corner will be the choice of ball. He's on.
Come on, leprechaun. Come on, wee leprechaun.
No.
Diddly, diddly.
No.
Good got it. Good got it.
Diddly, diddly, don't want a cheesecake either. I like that.
We're talking about it. Apart from a bit of bottom left corner pocket control here, there's plenty of space for him to land on the red to
Yeah, this is a decent chance.
they could almost get to it now.
For me, you've
Take
got to
this
get
bottom
rid
right corner.
For me, you've got to get rid of this top ball as soon as possible. It's awful. Give yourself an angle. Oh, he's twitched on it a little bit. He's just moved his body.
I'm taking this one down the bottom right and getting on that yellow of that red. That's an absolute no man's.
But you can actually do exactly the same thing as what you just said, but eliminate your awful ball. You can use that to just drift down the same line.
Correct.
And then you've only got to do one section, one area of the table. So
Come on, Albie.
then once again, a really good chance here.
Mark will pop this and nudge the yellow up a little bit,
Is it a shootout?
knowing that he's got a yellow at the top left corner up here to fall back on.
And you know what, to be fair, he probably couldn't have hit that much worse as far as where he would like the yellow to be. It's still okay, but he would love that to stay more central to the table.
Way too firm. Way too firm.
There's nothing worse than hitting soft and it stays on the rail, and then you just feel awful.
Pop
You
this
don't
one,
hit it hard
mate, a bit
enough,
of chip
so
for you.
I don't blame him for hitting it that hard. In actual fact, hits it harder, it's probably even better. So,
Yep. Sort of in a tough little zone now, isn't it?
yeah, just this one good pot there from Mick. Getting back in contention to
So he'll want to run through this probably half the table. Mark will take this into the left corner. Yellow across the bottom line and then possibly take the last yellow in the centre for the red.
I'll tell you what, that yellow doesn't look nice.
It doesn't. I'm trying to look at the mapping here. Do you take the bottom left corner, take the yellow across the bottom rail to the right corner and leave yourself the yellow in the centre arch?
Just one leave. Yeah, this is probably the last ball I was even looking at before
Possibly
I started
goes
analysing
goes
this.
underneath him.
Let's try to move the yellow.
And he has moved it.
First break.
He has moved it.
Okay, let us see something.
Is the double on?
Now he can lose his game on pushing
No,
the cheesecake.
okay.
I think it is.
It's a homemade cheesecake.
You can only think that they're going to just play this yellow long top left.
Homemade caramel.
Give themselves a small bit angle to pull the wire off the cushion so that they're more comfortable black, but this is going to be a tough shot.
Where's that?
They just haven't been on at the
So
moment.
that head needs to move.
Should have tasted just to get that thought.
Well, you can when you lose a bit.
Yeah. So and I think the reason Mark said it to me is he's disappointed with left Nick in his position, so he's going to take the medicine.
She's gonna move.
Well, actually, that's even better.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
It's even better. I think we can pull the wire from slightly.
Just run through it.
Through the table. Come on, espresso going.
If you want to even play the shot,
Perfect,
try
baby.
this man on screen.
Yeah, he's a little bit low.
He's going to back himself to pot it. Missed it.
Red balls in play.
I don't want to say it considering how well Mark has played these last 6 days, but I think he's sort of been the one who's made a few errors in white ball placement, knocking balls on. He's sort of made it a little bit difficult.
Yeah, look, they haven't. This has definitely not been their best match without a doubt. They've lost the wire a little bit, haven't been as clean as what they have been. These guys have been more patient, I think.
Mark has been absolutely phenomenal these last 6 days, and I'm sort of sitting in the corner at the moment. And I'm sure he's probably thinking, it just hasn't clicked this match.
Yeah, look, you can't be perfect all the time. And look, these guys will be buzzing. I've been hanging on them all the whole double thing because myself and Dale Kent were 3-0 up on them, and they've beaten us 4-3, and I've just been giving it to them about it. But well, they should be giving it to me since we were so far ahead. But they're still going. Credit to them, and they're looking in a real good position to win this match from here. I think it's. I don't mind the idea here of Nathan playing this and leaving a decent angle to just play a shot to nothing, cut across the rail.
So it looks like they're trying to play the red off the top rail into the red in the corner to try and knock it in.
Oh wow! What a shot!
That's a great shot. If that rattles and that doesn't pot, you're leaving it flat.
What was actually hilarious about that is that he just said we're not even on the same wavelength with that one.
Come on, how's it going?
But you're on the same wavelength with that one.
I think they had a better opportunity to do something with that red.
I personally wouldn't have sneaked it there. Because the yellow's already dead,
Yep.
right, and the red hasn't moved, if they get this out of this and bring it into play, it actually makes it worse for them. So I would have committed there, tried to get on the rail as soon as possible, play it, you miss it, well, you know, the yellow's in a tough spot. That's probably the one time you don't play the snookers, when the yellow's already dead.
I'm probably playing safely,
Come on, the car.
but I'm bringing the red more out in play, leaving the white down the bottom, leaving them long. Mick's got out of it and probably got the worst result because it's gone back on the lane.
Still think you can.
I reckon you go to one down the left side here.
Still think they should have committed to having a go at that team last visit. But anyway, we'll see what happens. It should still be okay.
Yes, you did. No, I
Really,
Let's
This
go
is
to car.
fine. This is fine. You can play this plain ball, bring the white ball back centre table for the red in the middle, and your last ball is going to be ball down the rail with a perfect linking back to the middle. So this is absolutely worth having a go. You can even play this in a way that you play a shot to nothing, but you just leave more angle on the red, and you'd be going up and down to get on the final red. For me, I think that you've just got to fully commit to this pot.
Mick doesn't look confident.
Now, he does this all the time. He looks like 16 times and gets down and knocks it in. Like that.
Oh, he might have gone a bit far.
He has hit it too well.
The snooker's not on here because the Vic boys can tuck up behind the yellow and snooker back.
I'm still committing. Still committing here.
They're looking at getting safe.
Surely not.
They're looking at getting safe.
No, he's having a go at this.
They're looking at getting safe.
No, he's had a go at it. Everything in the WA's favour at the moment with the way they're playing it out. They leave such a hard shot. But they're just focusing 100% on the pot. They know the white ball's automatic as far as leaving a shot.
You've got to be a little bit careful you don't bring the yellow into play here.
Does not
I think if you play this next, I think you're playing into the yellow, aren't you?
I'm not gonna put the moz on it, but this is the sort of shot I have seen Nathan twitch on a little bit under the pump. It really does help that yellow's not in a good position, but I fancy him to get this one. And it goes. And we're in the final.
So we have an SAWA final. Sally Baker, David Ewing versus Luke Anderson and Nathan McMahon. Which will be played tomorrow.
Yeah, now we've got a break, and then there will be teams matches and women's masters, open and masters matches on these tables, I believe, at 4 o'clock and 4:30. So we've got about a 50-minute break. 50-minute breaks is one of the biggest breaks we've ever had.
Stick around those. 7:15. We've got the international rules, the AEBF plates final.
Yep, and I will hang around and I will commentate that as well. I do believe
Michael Sterry will be coming in and joining.
I do believe that Rob and Nick do want to be involved in commentating that, so we'll share it around, see what happens. But until then, hope you enjoy, folks. We'll see you a little later on.
Thanks for joining.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
No, yours. You lost. Yeah. No, you weren't the winner. That's why we played up early.
Oh,
Your baby, my baby. I think it's
how many more games
my
after
baby.
this? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. But you didn't. You fucking.
Last two, is it?
Last two.
Righto, then we do the we'll do a group.
Where'd you in that picture, Anthony?
Bloody chips, they didn't call me. They didn't even have a trophy out.
No, they didn't even have a trophy. He's bloody green. He half does things, you know. He doesn't know how to do a job properly. He's a half-cocked little thing. Go, Calvin!
Oh,
It's true though, isn't it?
I didn't think so.
No, that's what I'm saying. You have a bright idea, but you don't think.
Have you heard of? Hey, here. Unicorn. Mark. Mark.
No, the unicorn's over there. He's a leprechaun.
We send the photo to your
How bossy wasn't it? Isn't that shocking?
I don't mean any disrespect to you, but
Bossy wasn't it? Go, Ronnie! Go, Calvin!
we did on the stairs. So we stuck those on here.
Well, we should do it on the table.
We're just trying to work out how to
shot down.
I think he's going down.
Just put me to sleep.
Come on, Ronald!
Just a glass. It's all right, darling.
It's right behind him like that.
No, not that one. It's all good. Don't worry about it, darling. It's all good.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is send it again. I just put the trophy.
No, Ronald!
Come on.
Go, Calvin!
Hey! Like up, look.
Brownie, terrible.
Mate, I'm just pleased to be here.
Come, Ronnie! Come, Calvin!
Special cheese.
Wow, Bethany said you don't get cheesecake because you forgot her in the photo. I can't believe you forgot about Bethany
Really rubbing it in on me.
We're not going to do it. Go, Ronnie! Alright, Ronnie.
Get all the bad shots out before the next match. That's exactly right. That's what I do.
Oh yeah!
Go, Calvin! Go, Ronald!
A bit of skill, you know. Not going the easy way, we go the hard way. 10 to men. Well, I'm going to get the blame because I'm in that area, so it must be. I don't think it's me, but I'm looking behind you and I'm thinking that someone's sitting inside.
I'm not touching her. It's not me at all.
Do you know that?
Come, Ronald!
Yeah, that's in focus now.
Right.
Come, Calvin, come on,
It
mate.
should have showed. Yeah, we didn't have it. We could get another part of it before. It wasn't in it. Part of it was in it. Do you know how to play this? If we send it, give you the play on
Come on, Calvin! Come on, coffee! Yes, Calvin! Woo-hoo! Come on, Ronnie.
Just one colour.
Yes, Cal. Well done, mate.
That's right, absolutely.
Don't forget to put Calvin's story.
Well done, Jude.
Come on! We get the cheesecake on this one.
Green, man.
Indigenous
Cut
pie.
it out.
Oh, Captain, chair three, chair captain.
That's it. Is that it?
You're going to go around the horse to the upper box. Everyone.
Indigenous. 3 cheers for All Stars Albury. Amen. Amen.
Three cheers for the Indigenous All-Stars. Amen?
Everyone out here quickly. We're going to do a quick photo.
Winners, where's our check? You must be like. There we go.
Thank you.
I was captain, or you could be captain. Anybody.
Please take the phone. Everyone jump in. Make sure you just tell us when everyone's in it.